What up, world? It's your boy, just one of the guys down here. Well, I could be more specific. I'm a human, and just wanted to, for the sake of all of us Earthlings out there, just wanted to say, we love the Earth. It is our planet. We love the Earth. It is our home. We love the Earth. It is our planet. We love the Earth. It is our home.
Wait, pause for a second. Do you know the ways that we impact our environment, both positive and negative, every day? How can we tell that what we're doing is good or bad? For example, there are the things that you do that you are aware are bad for the environment, like driving cars, using plastic, and overpopulation. But there are also lots of things that you do that you probably have no idea are bad for the environment, such as buying palm oil products like Nutella and throwing out old clothing.
We love the Earth. It is our planet. We love the Earth. It is our home.
Every day, our environment is damaged because of us. We know little about how much each thing we do affects it, but we know that it isn't good. It is expected that in 12 years, the environment will be so damaged that there will be no way for us to recover from the damage we've done to it. There will always be things that we do every day that affect the environment. Obviously, there are the big ones, like burning fossil fuels and using plastics that will eventually land somewhere in a landfill to be sitting on a pile for 1,000 years, or end up in the ocean where an animal will mistake it for food and die. And the fossil fuels that will cause the earth to heat up, which will make certain ecosystems die, such as coral reefs, which are homes of millions of species, or melt the ice caps in the north, which will cause the sea levels to rise, the earth to warm up, and for worse, weather to come. Not all the ways we affect the environment is bad though. People have started to realize that how we are treating the earth, and have started to do things to positively impact the earth. There are companies that have their main focus of helping the earth, like 4Ocean, which will clean 1 pound of plastic from the ocean and beaches around the earth for every purchase, or Tenchi, which plants a tree for every item purchased. So far, 4Ocean has removed 4.7 million pounds of plastic, and Tenchi has planted 30 million trees.
I'm a man. Hello. Can you hear me?
Anyone out there? Hello?
I've trudged the earth for so damn long and still don't know.
Finding a way to live the same life we are so used to and also staying environmentally friendly isn't as hard as I originally thought it would. To start, the easy way to help the environment on a daily basis. You could start by being mindful of your usage of basic house appliances. Turn off the lights when you aren't in the room, turning off the faucet when brushing your teeth, or recycling and using reusable bottles. We can try to help the earth in more difficult ways, organizing carpools to reduce the amount of cars on the road and greenhouse gases produced, finding a way to reduce use on paper, proper disposing of clothing, and not buying palm oil products. I say that these are more difficult because they will take time to organize and eventually stop doing them. Carpools or busing helps the environment, but usually traveling by them makes your trip a lot longer than they have to. Reducing paper use has become easier with all the technology that is now available. Clothing can take up to 40 years to fully decompose, and 95% of all clothing can be recycled or repurposed into new clothing. Finally, stopping the use of palm oil products, mainly because they taste so good or because they're so common. Palm oil is bad for the environment because the main way to get the fruit from the trees is by cutting them down, which causes mass deforestation, which also causes endangered animals to be at even more of a risk.
By limiting our uses of products that are harmful and being mindful of our uses of household appliances, we can help our environment in a positive way.